Hello everyone, welcome to the Balrog's Box of Basics Remastered. This is a remaster of the previous series made by Ronaldo. He made the original series, so if you want to find out, it should be in the description of every video if you want to watch the 7-hour series. I think it might be 9 hours in fact. This series is a remaster of it, it should be much shorter. The whole series may last up to an hour. It will cover everything he's covered, along with the V-Skill 2 and V-Trigger 2 changes received in Season 5 of Street Fighter 5. With that out of the way, let's get on with the next video. Next up, Oki and Meaties. So, Oki is super important. Balrog's Oki is either super good off some stuff, or oh my god, what the hell am I meant to do? So we're going to go for our thing that I've told you to do over and over again. End in low. You're +3 on dash and quick rise. So let's see what we can get. We can go for throw. In fact, to prove a point, I'll set him to wake up with a free frame every time. There we go. We can throw him. I didn't dash. We can press a button on his wake up. That converts better, by the way. I didn't time it correctly. Like that. All of our lows have the same Oki. It may say +2 there, but don't you worry. I'm just dropping everything today. You get stuff like that. It's magical. That's on quick rise. You get everything really. If he wakes up and blocks, you can tick throw. This is a change this season. We couldn't do it any other season. You can crouch life punch throw. And it's a tick throw and it works. Great. Now, I've told you to end in low for everything, but you can also end in EX straight and EX low if you have 1 bar. This is very important to know. Let's end in with EX straight. You're +1. You can also be +3, but that's with light kick low, and that doesn't leave you as close, you don't want to do that. The Oki I did there was a light punch dash straight, cancelled into V-Skill 1 almost instantly. In fact, no, as soon as you can, buffer it. And I'm +1 after that. Which means stand light kick for Meaty. You can't throw him. If he does a free frame, let's see what he does. I managed to get +2 there, which means I could probably get +2 actually. In fact, I'm telling you the wrong information. I'm so sorry. It's medium punch dash straight. And you're +2. You can do it from light dash straight, but the timing is super strict. You have to plink it almost. But for medium, a bit easier, and you're +2, which means you can get a crouch light punch into tick throw. Let's try the tick throw. Try it again. Let's try that again. And you get that. That's your Oki from EX straight. Now, we do get better Oki from EX low though. Let's try EX low. We're +5. +5 is huge. +5 is massive. Like, you can start doing wacky shit if you really want. With a, that's delay tech. The crouch heavy punch. And why isn't he, that's guard, it's guard recovery, that's why. Crush counter. Meaties, damage, everyone's unhappy. And the better thing about EX low is, if they decide to back rise and mash for some reason, you get a waggle shit like this. Into loops. And they lose their whole health bar because they refuse to block. That doesn't convert. That's the beauty of EX low. Now, it's up to you as a player whether you want to end in EX low or EX straight. Personally, EX straight I prefer more because you get a real throw mix up. So let's say him to do EX straight, and I throw them. I get the choices of a throw. With EX low, you have to delay it yourself. It doesn't work. See, I got stuffed out of it. You have to delay it a bit, which is fine, I guess, if you're good delaying. But if you delay a bit too long, you can get mashed, and you're gonna take a bit of damage. However, it means you can react to rises better. Anyway, let us carry on with our Oki, with our favourite Oki in the whole game. Forward throw Oki. See what happened? He got hit. Now, let's see what happens if he tries to wake up and block. +5, I know. EX low is brilliant. Right, we're back on it. Sorry, I just got a bit distracted there. Okay, we're back to it. Forward throw. He set a block. I didn't. It's going all. His wake up action is nothing. If you have V, that's a good question. If you have V skill 2, you always end in EX low. That's a good point. I was going to bring it up in the V skill 2 section, but that's a good point right now. If you're going to do that, you're going to want to. You can just. In fact, another good point is if you got V skill 2, I might as well bring it up now because you've asked. Let's do version select. If you have V skill 2 activated, just get a V skill 2 activation. Most of the cast aren't going to punish you from that distance. So instead of going for the Oki, just go for the V skill 2 activation so you can do random shit like this. And be +2 in their face. That's only for V skill 2 though. We're sticking with V skill 1, V trigger 1 as that's what you should be learning to start off with. Although people may think, and I may agree with, that V trigger 2 is better at the moment, V trigger 1 is good to know about simply because of how damaging it is and how you can deal with most of the players who don't know what they're doing against it. So back onto it. Forward for Oki. He blocks you on -7. Now, you may think, that's terrible. Why would you want to be -7? Well, I'll tell you why you want to be -7. Guard all, please. That's the reversal. Let's give a crouch mean kick. That'll be easy to work with. So Akuma does crouch mean kick. Wow, he did crouch mean kick. It whiffed. That's new. We can whiff punish that. Let's try Akuma doing other stuff to punish it. Like, that doesn't punish it. What other things we got? So is it EXDP? It's throw. Okay. So we're gonna get something you might be able to punish it with, which is stand me in punch. Let's try that. Stand me in punch goes pretty far in the 7th frame. You can punish -7, right? Well. It doesn't whiff punish. It would have been great if it did, though. That'd been new tech. That doesn't work out. Akuma tries to punish. If you press too soon, you get counter hit. And I whiff punish him. It's awesome. He presses a button that's not more than 7 frames and doesn't reach. He's getting whiff punished. There are a few exceptions to this. So you're probably thinking, how do I deal with these exceptions? Well, I'm going to tell you how to deal with these exceptions. I said before that uppers were unspaceable, but they space themselves after this. Now, you need to time this perfectly. Not time this perfectly, you need to just input this as quick as possible, so you get +6. Now, by doing this, you get left a better spacing, and you're less minus, which means you have 1 extra frame to do things. There is a catch though. The catch is, I'm gonna set him to mash crouch light punch on wake up. This is the catch, right? We can't do this in every wake up. Because he can interrupt us. It whiffs on crouches, But in the same way that's an instant overhead doesn't whiff when you do a... It's like... I want him to block low after first attack. Is that difficult to ask? Cancel. Alright, the same way instant overhead works is that they go to crouching, but their standing hurt box is still there. That works with wake-ups as well. Their wake-up hurt box is standing unless they force it to be crouching. That's some words of wisdom. So if a Balrog does this against you, you don't see this very often. Like, Balrogs don't do this because most of the cast you don't have to do it against because Light Kick Low is just better in terms of if they can walk back against this. They can't walk back against Light Kick Low. That's back throw. You get the counter here, you get the jazz, fun times, great. That's your forward throw. Let's go through our forward throw in the corner, because as you probably already guessed, this leaves you much closer. Now, it leaves me closer, great. What if this guy decided to be smart and not mash and wake up in the corner? Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. We're going to get beaten. He's going to bop us because we're right in his face of -7. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to dash up again. And again. And again. And he decided I want to tech now. So he techs it. Great. The beauty of this setup is that it's only -1. So if they somehow manage to react to the dash or preemptively deal with a dash, that's fine. Because you're -1, you can block it. You need to commit after the dash. You can't like hope that they don't press anything. So forward throw, dash up, block, forward throw, dash up, stand light kick against 4 framers, forward throw, dash up, etc, etc. You can do this. You can also do walk forward, stand heavy kick. Over and over again. And if they mash, they get bodied. Like so. If I spaced it correctly. The timing on this can be quite difficult. There we go. We get a crush counter into big damage. See what I mean? There's other stuff we can do we can do like a walk back to try and bait and then try and bait out a light normal or a medium normal to check the dash, and we whip punish it for big damage. Other options are to walk forward and throw them. Walk forwards are so much more scary than a dash because it's not quick. People get scared by walking forward. It's like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? You also get stagger pressure. If you walk forward enough to stand medium kick, you do this and this and this and this, and finally throw them. And that is our forward throw set play. Almost. There's one more thing we can know about. Dashing mid-screen. Dashing mid-screen is beautiful. Because if they press a free frame, their free frame whiffs. Let us show. It whiffs against some characters. It whiffs and then you whiff punish it. So we do like delayed stand medium kick. I'm not great at this. I don't do this that often. But you can just like try and whiff punish it with something. Easy to whiff punish with crouch medium kick. Crouch medium kick is a great whiff punish. You'll learn about this during your Oki and set play. Right, so we've gone for our basic Oki. Let's go for upper Oki. He's set to guard off. Upper Oki's hard. We can dash straight cancel, be -1 in their face. I feel I might be able to be 0. In fact, we can be plus. It's hard to be plus though. I'm dropping all the combos. You can be 0 in their face, it's great. But you're not going to bother be 0 in their face most of the time. Because they're free-frame characters, you don't want to be 0 in their face. So what we're going to do instead is dash up and just walk. Balrog, after uppers, has to manually time. So you can exploit this if you're another character. You're like, aha, he has to manually time. Let me mash and get bodied for mashing. Or mash and body them for mashing. So after uppers, dash, walk forward, do something. Same with light. Dash, walk forward, do something. The timing's a bit different, and your Oki's a bit different. To get used to the timing. And we are almost done with the Yoki section, in fact. We are going to go on to our upper combo. Now, we don't get a double dash. People like to get away with a double dash, like me, you all like to get away with a double dash, but we can't do it, it's fake. What we can do is, like, shit like this. A stand light punch frame kill into light kick low. And the magic of this is we get almost the same Oki as me and kick upper. I mean kick upper forward throw. I mistimed the stand light punch, so I only got you go for me and kick low and back rise and light kick low. On quick rise. I am terrible at timing this. Let's just do it from here. And you get him there. If you're really struggling with it, like me, you're too far away to let the MK upper. So in fact, you're better spaced than with your forward throw Oki. They may be able to micro walk back in the one frame, so be careful of that, but if they're blocking low or trying to jump or doing something that isn't walk back or mash, you'll be fine. Let's try that again. You do that, great. We know it works now. Let's send to try and punish it. And we can probably do like a crouch. No, we still can't do a crouch hard punch. But we can get good punishes from there. So that's our Oki from that version. Now, we don't get Oki from this. Not from this. From the light punch straight one. Or good Oki even. But we do get good Oki from this. If I could do it perfectly, that would be awesome. I am mistiming it so much. This is a bad time. So you give me -1 in the face, you might be able to get less minus. I think I'm just poorly timing it. So I'm -1. I think I've got a high start up, me and punch straight from that distance. What you can do to make the Oki better is swap out the second EX punch with a V-skill P and you get a double dash up, plus 10 on quick rise. What I like to do though, for better Oki, is to do 2 V-skill Ps. Let's say I'm to mash on wake up. I drop the V-skill P, my timing and input is terrible. You get stuff like that. So if you want your easier Oki, go for V-skill P. If you want your better damage, go for me and punch straight V-skill. In the corner, because you're really close, do me and punch straight V-skill. You get stuff like that. But outside the corner, you don't get much. Final one, easiest one. I didn't time it well. You'll go corner to corner with one combo. So what we're gonna do is a light kick low. B skill cancel, you with +4. You can do medium kick low, which might be better depending on who you are. In fact, scratch that. I forgot you could do medium punch straight. You gotta be careful though, as sometimes your medium punch straight will have more startup and you can't cancel it early. But you get a +5, meaty crouch light kick, everything is going well for you. So look out for that as well. And that is Oki.